What if I told you that I rented out an entire gym just to work out in by myself? Actually, I'm here with plus one. Here with plus one, but you could technically rent out this entire gym by yourself, and that's what we did. So me and my friend Tara, we found this secret gym. Very, very secret. Be very selfish, honestly. But you need to when you find treasures like this. Honestly, it's in Jersey City. We found out that you can rent an entire gym. It's called a mini gym, but it has everything that you need for, I think they have a deal for like $30 for 2 hours, which is insane. So I'm about to have the best workout of my life in here. No interruption, can just be my silly, goofy self. We can do whatever we want. You know, we love our tripods, but they're often in the way of a lot of people. It's just not a great thing, not a great scenario. We try not to be in other people's way, so this is the perfect solution, especially if you're an introvert too. If you're an introvert, this might be your wet dream, honestly. And no, I'm not sorry for that comment. I feel like most of us that go and work out and are really like gym addicted, most of us are actually introverts, you know? We just live in our own world, drink our caffeine, and go absolutely and murder ourselves in the gym. But today, I want to show you guys this little mini gym that we rented. It has everything that you need, and it just sounds crazy that I rented an entire gym. We were actually talking about how this is like the dream scenario for an at-home gym. You know, my little at-home gym at home is really put to shame when you look at this gym. For real. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I just thought it was kind of fun to make. I'm gonna get into a workout now and hopefully bring you guys some inspiration along the way. So what I'm gonna start with is this really fancy treadmill. I'm just gonna do a little bit of an incline as a warm-up. It's like a Tesla. It's like a Tesla treadmill. So I think I'm just gonna walk for like 8 minutes on the incline, just get the blood pumping. It's getting movement in my body. I actually already did a warm-up on the floor with the band, but I just want to show you guys that usually I also go on the treadmill, also mentally just to get prepared and like amped up for the workout. And I have the incline on 4 and speed on 3. So our first movement is going to be some conventional deadlifts. Taking off my shoes just to have a proper grip on the floor in a neutral stance. So I actually really like to start with bigger movements first, just because to make sure I have good form in heavier lifts. And that's actually just the main reason why you should always start with your bigger lifts or compound movements or any movements that you want to work on and improve. That should always be one of the first movements in your program. The next exercise is for the glutes. Hip thrust. You guys have already seen these. These are all over the internet. I feel like the internet have finally caught up on hip thrust and it being the absolute best movement for your glutes. And it's because it's a hinge-like movement. It's actually very similar to the deadlift. A lot of people actually don't use that comparison, but you are hinging down with your hips. And just like in a deadlift, do not arch your lower back during this movement as well. But it's so good for your glutes because of that hinge-like movement. I have broken down this exercise a couple times before already on my channel. But basically this movement is powered by your glutes because you want to push your hips towards the ceiling, and the muscles that is powered by that is your glutes and hamstrings. So let's get to it. All alone, I feel like you need your space. Prisoner in your own home, that ain't great. But I know that you and me are safe. We'll right, next exercise, we are going to do these small little step ups. So this is not very high, so it's not a bad thing actually. It just limits your range of motion a little bit, but it also eliminates the assistance of your other foot. So usually when you do a step up, you usually push off with the other foot, but this time, because the step is not that tall, you can completely eliminate that by only pushing up with the active leg in the front. So instead of like pushing off like this, you can now lean forward, still a little bit like a hinge-like form, because we are working the glutes, but you can completely drive your force from the active leg in the front only by not stepping off from the opposite leg. Does that make sense? I'm kind of out of breath, I gotta be honest. It's not easy. Workout, talk. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do elevated sumo squats. So basically I just elevated my feet off the ground to increase the range of motion. And then I just picked the kettlebell just to have it kind of like potato hold between my legs. And I don't really have much to say about this exercise other than I can really feel it in my inner thighs and glutes as well. You don't necessarily have to elevate it, but I definitely recommend it if you have done sumo squats a lot and kind of just need to change it up a little bit. So let's get into it. Alright guys, we're down to the last exercise, which is going to be more of a glute isolated exercise. If you watch me for some time, you've probably seen this exercise millions of times. It is obviously cable kickbacks. I actually stopped doing these for some time and I feel like I could tell a huge difference. So if you want to build that like shelf-like glute build on the gluteus medius and minimus, I definitely recommend that you do cable kickbacks. One of the things that's very important in this cable kickbacks is that you have to push your hips back while doing it and try to keep your spine neutral. Some people try to like stand up while doing it, but I feel like a lot of the times it goes in your lower back and it can cause you injuries. So try to kind of guide your spine with your hips and then kick back from there. Just got back home. The time in the mini gym ran out. We were there for a little bit more than 2 hours, I would say. Just shooting a bunch of content and like obviously getting in a workout. I have never tried to rent out a gym before, so it was definitely an experience in itself. And it's definitely probably something I'm going to do again because that gym was just amazing. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed the more mic'd up content where I actually explain the exercises in person when I'm actually doing them at the gym. And also don't forget, I do have a few spots open for new clients. So if you're looking for a online trainer to help you with customized meal plans, customized workout plans, and also just help you keep you accountable, you can now apply by clicking the first link down in the description. And with that said, I really hope again you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure if you did to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to watch more videos like this one, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!